Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2637 of What You Up To Now. This is the area where I document my journey, share what I'm doing, what's working, what's not working. I'm really feeling like I'm on vacation today. And I just got back from traveling, and so I probably shouldn't let myself feel like I'm on vacation, but I do. It's Friday, but it feels like the weekend here already for me. I don't know why, just does. Probably because we're talking about a topic that I think is really interesting and important. It's that life is a mirror. And what we put out into the world is what comes back to us. It's a universal law. The energy, life is all about an exchange of energy. Everything is an exchange of energy, right? If you have a look at or study or know anything about universal laws, to be honest, I really didn't until I was probably 40, in my 40s, close to my 50s, a little before I had a sudden cardiac arrest in 2010 and I was 50 when that happened. A couple years before that, The Secret came out and things like that. And I was attracted to that and watched that and thought it was interesting, but never really thought about many of the deeper things in life. I was too busy running through my life and just doing what I thought I had to do to be a successful mom, a successful business owner, a successful corporate employee, a successful whatever role I was filling at the time. And realized after that event that I was way out of whack and I needed to make some massive changes. And then following my divorce and divestiture of all of our mutual assets in 2016, 2017, I was like, okay, I got to find something to do. I'm not old enough to not do anything. I'm older, but I'm not old enough to not do anything and find ways to make the world a better place, or actually be putting out into the world what I wanted to receive back in my life. And that's when I was really became more interested in things like what else is there? You know, what's my real purpose? What are these universal laws? Why the heck did I have a sudden cardiac arrest and die, but I'm still here today? I needed to find answers to those questions, and I went on a big search and found them. But in 2017, I decided, okay, I want to do something. I'm going to go online and figure out what the online world is all about. I've spent lots of decades in brick and mortar and in corporate America. Well, what else is there? What else is possible? So I came online, made lots of mistakes, lots and lots of mistakes, went down all kinds of crazy roads. I guess it's got a term online called shiny object syndrome. And I definitely had it in a big bad way. Then I got some MOFO or FOMO and MOFO, FOMO, fear of missing out, which I never heard of that until I came online either. And all kinds of new vocabulary, new terminology, new everything. But I started sharing what I was doing and learning along the way. And that turned into this little video log that I do every day. I've missed a day, I think, when I had COVID back in 2019, before they thought it was a thing. I definitely had COVID. I was sicker than a dog for about 3-4 weeks over Christmas that year. And I think Christmas Day, I actually didn't do a video. I could not cough or hack a lung up I couldn't get a sentence out, much less do my videos that day. And so I did not. But otherwise, I think I've been every day. Some I just did last week, Wednesday, a day ahead, because I knew I'd be traveling and it wouldn't be conducive to making videos. So I did those a day ahead. Well, I was still at my mom's. I was visiting my mother in Texas. She's doing much better this year than last year. So I'm very grateful for that. But we talked about today how life is a mirror. And then I shared 6 ways, 6 strategies, 6 things we need to do so that we're putting out into the world what we want to get back. I shared it both on Supersize Your Business and on the Be a Better You Annual Challenge. So if you want that list and need a link to either of those videos, just hit me up and ask in the comments below and I'll share that. And just if one person asks, I'll just share the link and everybody can see it. It is Good Friday, so I am going to do some things related to that and family things this weekend. It's a holiday weekend for my family. If I can help you in any way, just go ahead and ask. If I can't get to it till Monday, I will let you know, but I probably can, depending on what the ask is. Have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you I'll be with you tomorrow because I show up every day. All right, have a great day.